Hey guys, this is Heard. I am one of your hosts, Lucy, and that is Misha over there.
Ayo.
So we're gonna start our podcast. This is gonna be probably bi-weekly for the first couple of weeks until we get it rolling, until we can get it like every week. But it's going to be a podcast kind of similar to the regular Pineapple podcast. Like I was saying in the last subtitled with Will that I was on, kind of went over that in the end on what we're going to be doing here. But me and Mish are going to talk about our personal experiences. I got some research for some of the topics that we're going to be going over, like politics and women in politics, the experience in the restaurant. Me and Mish both have a lot of experience with that. But yeah, it's going to be coming from our point of view, and all of this stuff I want to go ahead and say is not going to be generalizations of anything. It's going to be either a first-hand account from me or Mish, or someone who is a guest on the show with us, or a second-hand account from one of our friends. If we don't want to say a name of someone, it's going to be either Jane Doe for a woman or John Doe for a man. So, yeah. Our first podcast here, we're going to get into our firsts. Start it over. I mean, just start it out. Start it out over.
Start that shit over.
So, let's talk about our first kiss to begin with. Do you want to tell your story first?
Sure. Okay. It's funny how, I actually remember this very well. So, I was in middle school. It was my 7th grade, I believe. And my boyfriend at the time, I mean, all we did was hold hands at that point, but he was my boyfriend. He slipped me a note during class and was like, meet me by the lockers. And the way our lockers were set up was it'd be a group of 5 lockers and then a big gap and a doorway. So it was an indent in the wall. So it's kind of hidden. And then the next 5 set of lockers would start. So we both had our lockers on the ends of the set, so the gap was right in between ours. So I go to my locker, he goes to his, we're nonchalant putting books away, whatever. He pulls me to the little doorway and he was like, I'm gonna kiss you right now. And I was like, right now he told me, and I was like, okay. So he did, but it was the most aggressive headbutt ever. I wouldn't even consider it a kiss. He got a big ass nose and he just floored that shit to my face. And so it was a little bit of a rough experience, but we tried again the next day and it was a little bit smoother. So
how long did that middle school relationship last?
Oh, it was a solid 2 weeks, dude.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice.
It was lots of love involved. So
do you remember his name?
I do.
What do you want to tell it?
Yeah, because he's from New Jersey, so y'all don't know him, but his name is Tyler Shulock. So
Shulock?
He used to go by Shuey.
Oh God.
Yeah.
One of those.
Mish and Shuey, happily ever after. But I would love to hear yours.
God, okay. Mine was, those little 6th grade parties where you go and
the school dances or
No. It was not a kid birthday party with piñatas and shit like that, but it was the same thing, just you thought you were cooler.
The coming of age, yeah, okay, gotcha.
One of those. So yeah, me and a group of my friends went, and my, I guess the kid that was who I was supposed to be dating or whatever in our friend group, because of my other friends dating his friends.
Okay. Y'all have to team up and
Yeah, I can't remember his last name, but his first name was Sam.
Okay.
But yeah, you know how your friends are oh, well, I'll set you up with this kid because I'm
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those situations.
It's still how that happens, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we were at the one of those little middle school party things, and you have remember those little, it wasn't a disco ball, but it was one of those little balls with the colorful light up things.
And they spin, and you put it on the ground or whatever. Yeah.
I had one of those, put it on they had it on the pink and red, just the pink, red, and purple one to make it
trap
romantic.
House. Yeah, okay.
No.
Oh,
this
no.
was supposed to be romantic.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And we were in the garage where the party was with the romantic lighting and all. And before he said anything to me, came up didn't hadn't talked to him for the 30 minutes that we had been there. So just comes up and taps me on the shoulder and turn around, and he just is leaning out this, waiting for me to do. I was just
now what?
Didn't know what to do. And my friend was just shaking her head at me.
Oh, so you had an audience there?
Yeah, it was her friends and stuff, and that was his way of asking me to be his girlfriend. It was he was sitting there waiting for me to kiss him.
Rough. Okay.
Yeah. So
was it good?
I mean, it was
No.
just like
It was a thing. Yeah. Kissing is so weird for me. Like, unless you're like
In general?
intensely. No, no, no. Like, for me, it's like if you're kissing someone goodbye and just like, peck on the lips kind of
Yeah.
thing, it's very like, what's the point? You gotta either go all tongue, like all in, gotta do something about it,
I
or
guess.
else it's just pointless.
Yeah.
It's just like skin on skin.
So, what is your like most memorable first kiss then? Like not like first
Oh,
kiss
gosh.
in general, but first kiss with like a new boyfriend
Even,
or
like-
someone that you're seeing.
Even like like older as I'm older or like.
yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
like not like your first kiss ever, but like
Yeah.
whatever your favorite like first kiss with someone was, like the beginning of that relationship or whenever y'all were seeing each other,
Ah.
whatever, you know.
I honestly can't remember because I have kissed lots of people.
That's fair.
I don't think I have a most memorable, honestly, because I can't think of it. But I like can remember like really good kissers, like for the whole duration of us, like us being together.
Yeah.
But like I can't remember like the first time we kissed.
Right. Nothing
Yeah.
really.
What
stands
about
out.
you?
The first time that me and Will kissed, just
Oh, of
because
course.
I know that sounds so gay because we're dating, but just because like it had been like 5 years since I was like
Okay,
waiting
yeah.
for him to kiss me and
Yeah.
like fucking trying to like flirt with him at work
Where
and him
did
being
it
like
happen?
go. So I got up to Clemson with Allie at his apartment in Lightsey, and like his roommate Seth, the first time I met him, he was like sitting on the couch, and me and Allie had like just gotten there, and Allie was putting her bag away, and I walked into the kitchen, and he just like comes up and grabs my face, and I was
Aw.
like, "Hey."
Hey.
It's like, what?
Were y'all like talking at this point, or like was it just out of the blue?
Yeah,
or?
no, we were kind of talking,
Okay.
but
Okay.
he was still fucking around.
Oh,
Got
I
himself
know
in
with
a little
who
bit
too.
of trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's okay. We worked through that shit.
Yeah.
We weren't together at the time, so it was alright.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was like my most memorable first kiss.
that's sweet. I wish I had that.
Yeah, I guess it's alright.
It's okay.
Alright, so what about first period?
Oh
How was
my
that?
fucking god, y'all. So, all right, take it back to 5th grade. In health class, we just finished going
Yeah.
over the whole puberty whatever thing.
Nice.
Do you remember, I don't know if you ever went through this phase, but like back in the day, like wearing fucking pants and then under your skirt? Like not leggings, like jeans and then a schoolgirl like skirt on top. No?
I went through like
Oh.
the like tights under shorts phase.
Oh,
for a
hell yeah.
little
That was
bit.
like gym class all year
But
long.
a lot of my friends did the jeans, like on the
Yeah.
inside the jeans and skirts for a minute.
But they were like built in together.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It was like a
No, I
thing.
know.
Yeah, okay.
I got
So
you.
I was wearing that white pants, white skirt. And I'm pretty like boyish, I guess. So like I never sat with my legs crossed in class. Like my shit was out, like I mean you didn't see
My shit
anything,
was
but like my legs were
out.
open. Legs open since like 2009. But yeah, so this guy, so the way the desks were set up in this classroom was like everyone's like facing each other. It was like a debate team, like you know what I mean? Like they were just facing each other. And the guy that was sitting in the front row, literally right across from me, I had a crush on him. And he goes, "Hey, you're bleeding." And I was like
Oh,
checking
God.
my hands
Yeah.
and like my face, and he's like, "Nah, you're bleeding." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "There's blood on your white pants." And I was like, "Oh my God." So literally, and he says this across the like fucking room to everyone, and the teacher is like,
Man.
okay, like get out the class, like we'll situate everything. She takes me to the nurse. The nurse calls my mom. My mom comes to get me. My mom fucking buys an orchid flower to like congratulate me. And I
Oh
was-
yeah, I love your mother. Welcome to womanhood.
Yeah,
Here's an
and-
orchid.
but it was so embarrassing for me, and I was just like,
Dude.
"What?" She brings the flower to school to pick me up.
She was trying to help. I love that so
I don't
much.
know, but yeah, so like she let me stay home from school the whole rest of the day because I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like shit's just coming out. So yeah, that was my first experience with that.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you like,
Yeah. I still have like PTSD to this day. Like I don't wear white pants. I don't know if you ever like noticed, but I don't. I own one pair of white shorts and I've worn it like 3 times maybe.
Really?
Like I never wear white anymore, like pants wise.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's
I
scary.
do.
It's a scary world out there.
Yeah, and it
But-
sucks because like I don't know, we're taught to be ashamed of that. Like, hide your period. Like, you
Yeah.
don't want anyone to see you walking to the bathroom with a tampon.
Right, yeah. I always do
Like,
that thing where I like shove it up my sleeve and I'm just
yeah,
like
man. It just sucks. Like, especially
Yeah.
working in a restaurant too. You don't want
Yeah.
any, like, your customers gonna be like, ew, she's on her period. If they see, like, that's so fucked up, dude.
I literally, if I have to pee so bad, I will not go to the bathroom if I'm serving a table that's seated by the bathroom area because I don't want them thinking that I like didn't wash my hands or like I,
Yeah.
and like before we got the what's it called, the hand dryers installed, and we actually had like paper towels that we can dry off with. I would always make it a point to come out the bathroom with paper towels in my
your
hand
hand.
to look
Yeah.
like, to make it like obvious that I washed my hands.
Right.
But now I just fucking, I don't even dry my hands off
You
anymore.
just,
I
like,
come out like
shake it.
doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would love to hear your first
So,
time.
my first period, I was also wearing white pants. We had, when I was in elementary and middle school, I played softball for a long time. And when I was playing softball, I had, like, just turned 11. It's my, like, pictures, like, for, you know how you do, like, the graduation in
Yeah.
5th grade and shit?
Yeah.
So it was, like, our last game before the big, like, graduation that week. And we did pictures for the softball team, and I was wearing my, like, nice white uniform
Okay,
with the
yeah,
white
softball,
pants.
yeah, gotcha.
My dad took me to the, like, pictures before the game. And halfway through the pictures, I, like, went to go to the bathroom, came back, and I was bleeding. And I was with my dad in the middle of taking pictures with my
Yeah.
softball team.
Oh no.
So I went over to my dad and I was just like sobbing, saying, I have to go home, I have to go home.
Aw.
And he was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't deal with you. Just don't
Did you
talk
tell
to me."
him like what happened, or
I
you were
no,
just
I
like,
eventually
home
I was just
now?
like, I need mom, and he
Aw.
just like didn't know what to do because he was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
Right,
he wasn't there when
right,
Gracie
yeah.
first started her period, so he had no idea.
Right. Okay.
So didn't have any idea what to do with that. He still calls my birth control my medicine, for God's sake. Like, he's
Homegirl. My mom, I don't know why, but I think it's because like when I like first started my birth control and whatever, like my mom put it like with her insurance or whatever,
Right.
but like her number is on file, so they always call her when I like have my refill or whatever, and she goes, honey, they called me about your medicine, and I'm just like, what fucking medicine? She's
Right?
like, you know, the baby stopper. I'm just
Oh
like,
my
okay.
god. No, my dad just like secretly like picks it up with the other prescriptions and pretends like it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes dads uncomfortable.
it does, like, dude. Okay, my father is such a sweet and humble man.
Yeah,
for
I
us
love
being
him. Yeah.
assholes who are so
Yeah.
mean to him all the time. Like, my sister and my mom don't give a fuck. They walk around the house naked. Like, my mom
Yeah.
literally ran down the stairs yesterday, or not yesterday, last week, with literally just underwear on and had a t-shirt in her hand. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my
Like,
god.
that poor man. But
You can't tell me he didn't like that shit though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. The woman's crazy.
Gotta keep the romance alive.
But
Something funny over there, Austin, huh?
yeah, so
We just at the
it's
same
okay.
time.
That was very in sync.
Oh my god. But yeah, is that the end of your period story?
No,
There's more.
so yeah,
Okay.
no. I got home and my mom started laughing at me, and my sister,
Mm-hmm.
being the dickhead that she is, was like sitting there like, "You're being such a baby. Don't do this." And my mom was like, "You were worse than her when this
Yeah.
happened." So, but yeah, my first like until I was on birth control when I was like 16 or 17, maybe whenever I started that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I had the worst fucking cramps and,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
periods. It was, like, I get cramps in the back of my, you know?
Oh. Yeah,
Like,
no, I've
it's-
heard of that. I've never experienced it though.
Dude, it's awful. Like, there
Really?
were points where I couldn't go to school for, like, 2 days at a time.
Oh
like,
wow.
Yeah, it was really bad. But that's probably gonna, like, I don't know, that relates to where you're gonna have pain when you,
Oh, when you give birth?
give birth.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, so my spine, I need
Good
all
luck.
the drugs. All of them. I
Yeah.
don't care what they are, give them to me.
Yep. I want it and I want it now.
Right? Okay, let's move on to the first crush. Do you remember your first crush?
I don't know. No, I don't. Because my issue was when I went to middle school in New Jersey, I went to a small charter school, and there was like 150 kids that like in the total of 3 grades that we had in that school. So everyone knew each other. Like we were all best friends, like knew each other's families, whatever. So I feel like I always like had a new love interest every week. I'm just like, yeah, this guy's cool this week. Next week I got you. Like, you know what I mean? Like I never had a true like first crush
You
that I
didn't
was
have like an elementary love?
oh my god, yeah, I totally did actually. So, okay, elementary school, I was in New York for this. Yeah, I lived in New York at this point. And I went to like a Greek Orthodox school because it was a private school on my block, and like not that I lived in the hood, but I didn't live in the nicest area in New York, and that was the nicest school to possibly go to.
Right.
So my mom made me go there, and it was this little like Greek school with like a few kids that like I got along with because I really didn't fit in too well because I wasn't Greek and everyone was Greek, fucking running their mouth doing churchy shit, whatever. And then this one guy was like, he was like, hey, like you're different, but like I like you, and I was like, okay, I like you because you like me. So like I kind of felt like I only liked him because he liked me and like stated that. So I was like, oh, like it's so cute. But we never like did anything, you know. We were like fucking elementary school, but that was probably like my first crush or love interest.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think that like? I don't know. What was your first like serious crush? Not like middle like.
Oh, like
who was,
adulthood.
like,
yeah.
Your first adult crush.
I want to say it was like my first real boyfriend, but like, I mean, obviously I liked him because I dated him, but I think my drooly crush was I don't want to say his name, but this guy that went to a boarding school, and we just started talking over Facebook, and we started talking like every single day, and then like once he graduated that like high school, he came back to Charleston for like the summer because that's where his mom lives. And do you know who I'm talking about? I feel like I've told you about him.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think so, but like
Okay.
I don't
want
to say it right
yeah,
now.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. I don't-
But yeah, so he was definitely like I was like so in love with him before I even like saw him, and then like we started hanging out, we got along, we vibed really well together, like it was just perfect. And then we started dating for a little bit, but then we broke up because he was going off to college and he was gonna be moving to Florida, so like it was just a big, you know,
Yeah.
might as well not. But I got an issue with dating guys that are far away from me.
Yeah, you love it. You really
I
do.
love that shit
You
because
love
I
it.
feel like I get bored very easily with one person. So like knowing that they're not around me 24/7, it kind of makes me want them more, and that's kind of
Yeah.
why I like choose to do that. But then I get lonely. I'm like, all right, this is stupid. What am I doing? But yeah, that
I feel you.
I'm an idiot, but it's okay.
My first adult crush, y'all are gonna make fun of me for this.
Is Will?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It's Mary Meredith's older brother, Austin.
I didn't know she had an older brother.
Austin Day. He was great. Yup.
Bruh.
Austin Day.
Oh, what? That's her
yeah,
brother.
Mary Meredith's older brother.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that was her brother.
Yeah, weird small
That's
world.
so weird.
Wait, so what would Austin's name be? Like, if she's marinara, would he be like tomato or something?
Tomato?
Well,
Aus-
I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to put Austin into
What's the larger version of marinara?
stew.
The stew.
Stew. I don't know.
Austin?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Chili is a thicker version of a marinara, kinda.
He's saying he's thick.
Yeah.
Hey.
No,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
I ended up dating his best friend instead.
Which
Gray.
Halsey.
Halsey.
I always want to say Halsey because she's like the actual singer, but like that's so wild. I remember Gray.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Had a
Dude,
crush
I
on his
miss
friend.
like taco days. Like I really truly do.
Dude, taco was great the other day. It was
Fuck
incredible.
you. I'm so jealous that you even went. I want like a full on like field trip. Everyone fucking pack their shit and go.
It was weird. It was like walking into the past.
Did you get a
Felt
discount
weird
there?
to date Will there. No,
Yeah.
I didn't tell him I worked for Monans.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't think
Is
about
that
it.
weird?
No, I
Oh.
just didn't cross
Oh,
my mind
okay.
to do it.
I gotcha.
Okay. So, let's talk about first impressions.
Okay.
What is like the first thing that you notice no matter what on a person? Austin, I want you to answer this too. First
On
thing
a,
that
on
you
a guy for him? What he notices about a guy?
Yeah, what do you notice about a guy first?
His dick.
What do I notice about a guy first?
Yeah.
Work ethic. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a guy I just
Notice.
recently, like saw,
Read it,
Uh-huh.
like for the first time recently.
Delmont.
No, we worked with Delmont when he was like 16.
No,
You
I
remember
know.
him?
I know, but
Oh.
it's the first time in a while.
Oh, I guess so.
Probably like hair.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have said height.
Height.
I think height's the first thing that I would
so
notice
that
with a
crossed
guy.
my mind, but I couldn't put it into words. I almost said stature, but I didn't want to say
Yeah.
stature.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like
How someone
Like
holds
height.
himself, kind of.
yeah, like like body language is pretty, because I went through a phase where I was like really into like body language, like trying to like
What?
well, like I was saying, like, so like there was a time where like I wanted to be like more like noticeable, and so I was like, I'm gonna change my posture and I'm gonna change my body language when I'm
Got you.
speaking to people about certain stuff. And so I started doing that. But then like since I've done that, like now when I'm talking to people, I notice their body language and like try and like read that. Like if I'm like talking to
Right.
somebody and they like cock their shoulders back, I'm like, this guy's like trying to like fucking like
Square
out
up.
body language
Yeah.
me. Like I'm gonna body
This man
language.
trying to out body
I'm gonna
language
body
you.
language the shit out of it. Like you better watch out.
Like stick your pelvis forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't even seen it coming.
Yeah. And we just end up like touching tips and like,
Yeah.
trying to see who's more masculine.
That's so funny. What do you notice about a guy first?
Their height.
Their height?
Yeah, I think that.
Well, yeah, because I feel like that's like, you look at it, you know, like that's.
Well, also
yeah.
being like a short person, like I notice everybody's height, no matter
Right.
who they are.
Okay, I see. I was not going to say that. I was actually going to be like the shoes that they wear. Because, TJ did this the other day.
Oh Jesus!
He wore jeans with flip-flops.
God damn it!
TJ.
He's such a
Like,
Tennessee like kind
I
of
know,
form of
it's a
redneck. Though I
Classy
love it.
motherfucker.
I
Right there.
know,
TJ.
but like,
Men just
if you be walking up with like sandals and jeans, like, please don't. Like, I mean, it's fine to wear flip-flops, just wear shorts with it, you know?
Can I ask, is that like, this is probably going to come off as like the most narrow-minded question.
That's okay.
But like, is that like, for some reason in my head, like when I think about sandals and like jeans, I think like homosexual community. Like,
Yeah.
is that
sandals
not-
and jeans.
Yeah, is that not?
No, okay. All of the gay men that I know have way better sense than to wear sandals and jeans.
Well, okay, so like I think today, right? But was there a certain
Back
point
in
in
the day,
time where
yeah.
that was like
I mean, maybe in
and
the
I'm not-
70s, but everybody was wearing jeans and sandals.
Yeah. I guess for some reason I think about like the 90s, and I think about like somebody who's wearing sandals with long jeans, and I think about that as like exclusively like a homosexual look.
So,
oh,
sorry, go ahead.
When you say sandals, do you mean like flip-flops or do you mean like,
My
what are those
question,
called?
exactly.
Choco?
Chacos,
Chicos?
Will wears his
I know Will
Chacos.
does, and I'm just telling you that you need to tell him to throw them out.
They are
But-
some
or
hot
Crocs.
sandals. He wears Crocs too in the kitchen every day.
Okay, but those are like kitchen Crocs. Like, that's okay.
Yeah, I had pink ones.
They're not kitchen Crocs, they're like Captain America Crocs.
Yeah, they're Charlie's old Captain America Crocs. Well,
What?
no, those are Charlie's
Aren't they
old
like non-slip though?
flame.
Like
yeah.
for the kitchen specifically? Oh.
I mean, we could have a whole argument about
Okay.
the stupidity of the whole idea that you can wear non-slip shoes in a slippery place, but
Yeah,
that's
I've learned my
just-
lesson.
That's just me. I just have given up on that and go,
Yeah.
just wear shoes because you're gonna slip anyways.
Yeah.
So might as well be comfortable.
Yeah, but y'all have gotten to the point where you don't really slip anymore. Well,
I don't know.
I don't
Dude,
know.
the other day,
Not as much
Charlie
as, like-
dumped the water on the ground. He fucking went with the water, too. He just like...
Oh, I love when Charlie
he was like
falls.
showing Jasmine how to like do it. He's like, "Yeah, Jasmine, go like this," and all. And then he fucking just falls with
Sorry,
it.
Charlie impression. He
Oh,
sounds like
yeah.
a fucking caveman.
I don't.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious. He-
Oh my god. Wait, Charlie's going back, isn't he, to school?
Yeah, when I go too.
I forgot. I love having Charlie there.
He'll be home soon.
I just
enough.
remember being a hostess with him, and he was so quiet.
all he
like,
would
didn't
do is
talk.
this fucking bullshit, flipping his phone.
Yeah.
God.
And like now he just talks back, and like sometimes I don't even know what to say back because he's so quick with it.
Yeah.
And I'm quick with it, but sometimes he's quicker than me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, shoes is the first thing I noticed, then teeth, and then if they bite their nails or not.
Really, the
'Cause
nails. That's like
You
the,
are not
like-
going to be holding my hand if your nails look like fucking nubbins.
I don't really notice the nails though until like the first day, or if I'm
Yeah.
like serving someone. Like I don't.
Well,
think
I don't go
notice
to the
that.
person and be like, let me look at your nails
Well,
first.
no, but like, if they're like at a bar drinking, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't notice that while they're
Right,
drinking.
okay,
You know, that's like
gotcha.
not.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, what about a woman, Oz? What's the first thing you notice about a girl?
I feel like with man, this is hard. You don't
No, it's
put me on
not.
the spot.
No, it's okay. Your answer's probably gonna be the same as like 99% of the population.
Yeah, right. Just fucking say it, dude.
first thing out the gate. I don't even fucking know.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
I think that I notice body shape first. Like, I will be like, oh, hourglass, pear, box. Which is such a shitty thing to do, but, like,
Mhm.
that's just what I do.
I would say body shape, yeah, but more just like the ass.
Really, just ass?
Yeah, because for me, I don't really have the biggest tits in the world, so like I don't really care that if
Yeah.
other people do. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
sure, I can be like, oh, like great tits, whatever, but like I love my butt, so like I want to look at other girls' butts too and see what I'm working with. So
Yeah. I
and
feel-
also
yeah, ass is definitely like up there
yeah,
with that.
and I feel like I mean, like correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like every time I've ever asked a guy, are you like an ass or tit person? They're always just like ass, like, you know.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, okay, that's fine.
Well, no, I mean, I feel like I don't know. There's probably some bias in that from my perspective, like I would
Mhm.
say there's probably like some bias in that answer.
Yeah.
Because like I know like from my perspective, like you don't want to I don't know. From my perspective, if I'm talking to a girl and she's got like I don't know, like some aspect of her that's the best.
Big
or,
titties.
yeah, big titties. You're gonna be like, I'm a tit guy, because then
Hey.
she's like,
Yeah.
I've got those.
I got what you
know?
need.
Yeah. You
But-
just kind of, like, form to whatever
Yeah,
you got.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
But
I feel
I
that.
Makes
definitely
sense,
put like ass up there. Definitely like, and this is one of those things where it's like when you're walking up to somebody, the first thing you see, like you know, like I would have said ass, but like usually that's not the first thing.
You're right.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
they're
see like
facing
when somebody's
you.
walking up to me, like usually I see their face, so like you know that's one of those things that clicks for me like real quick. You know, if they've got you know some like fucking
Asymmetri-
mole on the
yeah,
front of their
like
face, I'm
an
whoa,
aesthetically
like,
pleasing or not
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing.
yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
got that symmetry. You know, what I'm
The
saying?
Yeah.
teeth, the white teeth.
The white teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But that makes I never thought about that. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
of course I look at their face and I'm just like, oh, she's a pretty girl or she's not so pretty. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's more to it than that. Because for me, like, if you have a great personality, I think it makes you prettier automatically.
yeah, but like when you're first noticing
Yeah.
someone, like I don't notice their face immediately. Like I
Right.
mean, I do, but I
Yeah.
don't register that as like the
You
first
more
thing
like
that
check
I'm
them
noticing. I'm
out, like body wise and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
So I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Something about this
I would hope
body
so.
type. Okay, well let's go to facial features. I can't remember what I was gonna say. What like do you think eyes, nose, or mouth? Which one, or like hair? Which is the first thing that you notice from the face up? If we're gonna like when you, I don't know.
I want to say mouth, like lips and stuff, just
Lips.
because I don't know what's wrong with me, but I have a hard time hearing people sometimes. And when people mumble, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Like, if I'm talking to someone, I will literally look at their mouth. I won't even look at their eyes.
Right.
Like, I need to see what the fuck you're
Right.
saying. So, I would say lips or mouth.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think eyes.
Eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Eyes are pretty.
Yeah, I think that's the first thing that I go to though, just
Yeah.
because I don't know. I feel weird if people don't make like eye contact, like at least
Right.
Like, I don't know. I can understand what you're saying, like when you have to, like someone's mumbling and you're
Yeah,
eating
I'm
their
just
lips,
like-
but like if I'm trying to take someone's order at the restaurant or something,
Oh, yeah.
and like I can't, they're like not looking at me, and I feel like they're distracted, not really knowing what they're doing, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it in wrong because like they're
Just
unsure
gonna
of what
put
they're
it
doing.
in wrong. Hey.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry. But yeah. No, I totally get that because sometimes people will mumble it and I will like hear them wrong.
yeah,
Like, and then they're just like, "That's not what I ordered." I'm like, "Okay, well." I love when people point though, so I can see exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah,
They
I love that
point to the
shit.
menu and they're like, "Oh, this, and oh, okay."
yeah. I have body language. So, what kind of body language from our body language expert Austin over here? what what are the kinds of body languages that you would say like make someone more appealing or less appealing? Like I know slouching is not going to be appealing, and like I don't know. I just don't know what at all. How important is body language?
Body language is, I mean, I was looking at it for like more of like a professional sense, like being respected in a professional
Yeah,
environment.
like
Because
in-
I've never been somebody with like a strong stature. So like for me, like I wanted to like present myself as like a more like respected individual and like I
Yeah.
just saw a TED talk on how like body language can change that. It's probably like hippy dippy like style stuff,
I don't
but
know. I love TED Talks.
yeah, it almost feels like essential oils for me. Like sometimes when I talk about it though, because it's just like, does this actually do anything? I don't know, but I do it anyways. I've subscribed. I'm too deep in.
Placebo
But
effect enough.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about just anybody?
Well, like, if you're looking for someone that you potentially want to date, what would be like a turnoff with their body language? Like, what would be like, I don't know, what.
Well, I mean, just me personally, like, I think there's some body language that's like specific. Gosh, man, y'all are putting me in these weird positions. But yeah, like, I feel like there's certain body language that's going to, like, intrinsically, like, without me even thinking about it, be like attractive about a male. And then there's body language that's going to be like, as somebody, like, I'm going to like respect and be like, yes, like that's this
Yes,
person.
you are
But
the
like
one.
in a female, like, it's going to be like different. Like, for example, like, we know somebody, like, I mean, I don't want to put her on the spot, but she had a very like wide stance, very open arms, and it was from like an athletic background. But like, because of that, like, it didn't like click with me at first, like, why she gave off this like almost like intimidating vibe. But like, most people were just like, that stance like throws me off. And I feel like with guys, like, they just generally don't like to be like the intimidation is not like an attractive like feature in a woman, I guess, because guys are
Okay,
just
so
like,
in a woman. Okay. I didn't know if
yeah,
you meant,
yeah,
like, for
yeah,
men.
like, I don't know.
Although, like, intimidation isn't attractive in men either.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like if I like come across like a guy who's like kind of like
Like,
aggress-
strong, yeah, but, like, I don't want to be intimidated by, like.
well, okay, so not by like personality, not like if I come across somebody who like holds their shoulders back, like head high, like is like fully extended in their legs, like that's like somebody who like is holding themselves up. So like that's going to be like, all right, this, like, if I come across that's like an intimidating stance, cuz that's like essentially like in older times, like that's like a battle stance. That's like, I'm about to fight.
Okay.
And so when you come into a conversation like this, it's like this person's ready to like have a full-blown conversation. But if I come across somebody who's like, for example, like looking for a job, and they've got slouched shoulders, and they're like holding their head low, and you know, their hands are like in their legs, or their hands are like twiddled behind their back, like it's somebody who is already showing signs of being intimidated,
Right.
instead of like trying to intimidate. And so it's like, why do I want somebody who doesn't even like, it's almost, it gives to me vibes that like they don't even really respect themselves.
Right.
And so it's like,
That's
I don't
fair.
know. But
Okay.
like with like a female, it's weird. It's like they've got this like different, like it's not
Well,
you
like,
don't-
am I gonna be bitchy if I do this, or am I just pushing my tits up? It like, that's how body language seems for a woman.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be careful what you're doing.
Well, with a woman, like if I see if I see a lady like who is standing up tall, head high, like that's like an attractive position, because they're fully extending themselves, but they're not like cocking their shoulders back. Like cocking your shoulders back is like, it's just like a very like what's up, like let's go.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like I'm not, that's not, you're trying to fight me right now. We're not, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I'm just
No, I agree with
ranting.
what you're saying. What do you think you like have any certain things like body, like, I know I slouch a lot with body language and
I
shit,
think
but
like when you're standing or when
yeah,
you're sitting.
when I'm sitting, but like, or I guess when I don't know. I never notice it when I'm standing, but I definitely notice it when I'm sitting more so.
Definitely sitting, just because I think it's very hard to like hold yourself up unless like the back support is there, you know? Like I've definitely noticed my like I'm always like this, you know.
Also, like, if you don't have a supportive bra, it's so hard to keep your
Oh,
shoulders up.
is it?
Yeah,
my
dude.
boobs aren't the way yours are, so.
It doesn't matter. Titties are heavy no matter what.
I guess, yeah. But for me, I've noticed, and I'm sure y'all have too, like, okay, we know I'm on my phone all the time at work, but I always, when I'm on my phone or like doing something with like my hands and I need concentration, no matter where I am, I need to find somewhere to prop up one foot. Like, I'm always standing, like Captain Morgan style.
Really? I've never
Always.
noticed that. Why?
Oh, you will. Like, literally, I've never just like flat-footed on the ground.
Why?
It's just a stance. I need
What?
like the support. I don't know. It's just.
I will attest to that.
You notice that? Or
yeah.
just the phone thing?
No, I'm just saying like it's weird.
Sorry.
Like, you have certain spots in the restaurant where you go to like get on your phone, and at first I thought it was like
They're
like
sneaky.
why like are you going to these places, but it's literally
foot
just to put your
support.
foot up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Weird.
And I honestly didn't notice I did it myself until one, I don't remember, I think it was Shane, but someone was like, yo, why you always be standing like that? Like, I'm like, I don't know, like, it just fucking happens. But now I notice it about myself, and like, I try not to do it, because I don't know if it's like a weird thing, but like, it just happens. It's like second nature. I just like put that shit up real quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But,
Weird.
like, besides slouching, I don't think that I can think of I'd do anything else, really. And I don't really notice much, like, bad like body language about
Yeah,
you.
I don't know. I don't really notice it.
I feel
Like,
no one can hear me.
I feel like I will now more definitely. Okay, what about someone's smell? What do you notice? Like, people's smell,
Like,
I know,
their
like, people
natural
have,
like body pheromones like things, or
well, no,
just
just
the
like when you're
cologne?
like first meeting someone. Like, is that something that you would notice? Or
yeah,
is it like only when it's
depending
like
on
intense?
no depending on like how close I am to the
Yeah.
person, because like I'm not really one to like, you know, those people that come to your fucking face to talk about anything, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I had a customer yesterday who was literally like this. close,
Really?
and I was like, sir.
oh my god, you know, back the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it depends on how close I am, and I guess I'll notice their smell. But the guys that I was serving yesterday, I was telling you about, they all smell really good, but it was like an overload of like Axe cologne or whatever. So like it was like nice, like smell it here and there, just because like I know I've been smelling pizza all day, but like I think cologne says a lot about something, or someone, like, or perfume, or just anything, just to show. It's kind of like showing that you care what you like, how you present yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
Just a little extra bit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't really like, smell's not the first thing I notice. I guess I'll like get a whiff of something and be
Yeah.
like, oh, or like,
Well,
oh.
I'll hug Will and like I'll put my face like right where his chest is,
Mm-hmm.
and like when he moves his arms, you can smell his deodorant.
Okay.
That's like something I don't know. I noticed that
Yeah.
a lot, but like other than that, I'm not really close enough to anyone.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know when someone like has like the ladies that wear like the Charleston perfume.
What's that?
It's like a brand of perfume.
Oh,
that's, like,
okay.
supposed to smell like Charleston, which if
What,
you're gonna
like the
make a
beach?
fucking no, if you're
Or
gonna
like
make
North Charleston.
yeah, like you need to have to smell like Pluff Mud and
Yeah.
the paper mill if you're gonna make it smell
Ew.
like fucking Charleston.
Yeah, that's really
you know?
gross.
But,
I never
um,
want that.
It's like the people who pour like a gallon of perfume.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know when you have tables that you just like can't
Yep.
even walk up
Yep.
to because you're just like, I'm gonna gag.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm actually more of like a scented lotion type, because I feel like
Mhm.
it's more subtle, but like you still get a nice smell and your
Yeah.
skin stays soft. So.
I have like honeysuckle oil.
Oh, okay.
Which is literally just like honeysuckle stuck in.
Oh, like the lavender thing that you
Yeah,
have.
yeah, I have lavender oil too. But
Uh-huh.
I have honeysuckle right now. Okay, let's talk about some first dates. What do you have like a really bad first date experience that you want to talk about? Like, what was your worst or best first date?
Unfortunately, I don't really go on dates. I just kind of end up at their house. But I had this one guy. He was a little bit older than me, so he had money. And he took me to Halls. And I know that, you know, I don't dress up for nobody. Like, I literally wear this shit every day. I actually dressed up, and he ended up being the most boringest guy that
Oh,
I've
God.
ever spoken to.
What was he, a fucking accountant or something?
No, I didn't even. I'm sure he told me what he did. I just didn't even care to like listen. But I was just like so bored with it, and I was just like chugging back drinks and like hoping that it would be more exciting, but it was not. And then he goes, "You want to come back to my place?" And I was like, "No." I literally told him like, "Sorry, I'm not feeling it. Like, goodbye." And he was like, "Okay, I respect that." But that I don't have like a great date like experience,
Yeah.
but I know like what I should and shouldn't do on dates and stuff like that. but I don't really have my own like personal experience with it, you know? I just have like a general idea of like the social norms and stuff.
Right.
But what about you?
It wasn't like the first date, but it was like the second or third date with the guy in high school. And I like went in and he was like, "Give me your hand." He was like holding my hand, but like, you know, you're supposed to hold it like this.
Yeah.
He was holding it like this and like kept on doing like weird rubbing things. And I was like, "It's supposed to be one finger over." And he
Yeah.
was like, "No, this is how you're supposed to do it." And like he kept on rubbing my hand like this.
That's-
Like we weren't dating or anything. And it was
That's so
super weird.
weird.
And I was just like, okay.
That would make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a movie, so I was just like, my sister was in town center with some of her friends. So I was just like, where are you? And I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, my sister, she needs me to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like left in the middle of it. It was bad. I felt like
no.
a dick, and like I didn't text like before like
Yeah.
people know like had like ghosting as like
Yeah,
a real,
as a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I ghosted
You
the
just-
kid.
Aw,
Poor
poor guy.
16-year-old like little
Oh,
sorry.
that's so.
Oh, well.
mm,
But yeah, that was
sucks,
like
yeah.
my worst like first-ish date. But
Right.
he's just like one of those weird kids that just doesn't like.
Honestly, dude, if you're not feeling it, don't even lead the person on. It's
That's what
not.
I'm
It's not fair to
saying.
them. Like, just
Yeah.
tell them not. Like, I'm not interested, and then move on with your days.
Yeah, that gets us into our do's and don'ts for
Oh,
the
yay.
first date.
Okay.
I actually had something about that. Like, if you don't want to leave the date, like, I mean, if you don't want to be on the date, don't be a dick and like try to make up an excuse like I
Yeah.
did. Like, I felt so guilty about that for weeks after I
Right.
did it, and like
Yeah, just be
it was
honest.
a fucking high school date, you know? It wasn't anything.
I will. Yeah. Okay. Because we're in like you were in high school back in the day. I feel like you didn't have that experience or like that confidence to just be honest about something.
Yeah.
But now, like, if that happened to you again, like, I'm sure you'd be like, look, I'm sorry. This is not.
Well, we were even
working out.
talking to one of our coworkers and like how she's saying like she doesn't feel like she has enough confidence to like do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like just fucking do it. You just
Yeah.
gotta like the first time you do it, it's like weird, but
No, yeah, she was asking. She's like, "How do you do all this Tinder shit?" I'm just like, honestly, just like I don't even meet up with most of the guys
Yeah.
to be honest. I just talk to them for practice to build my confidence, and then when there is a guy I'm actually interested in, then I like portray that confidence
and
onto them.
if you are gonna go on a date with someone or meet up with someone, then I give you like we have our little safe word.
Yeah.
It's as happens to be a pineapple for the podcast.
Yeah.
If Misha's ever in a situation where she needs
She
to get
goes,
out,
text me pineapple or pineapple
text me.
emoji.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
easiest thing to get to on the little
Yeah.
thingy. So yeah, we have a pineapple emoji as the safe word if Misha's ever in trouble.
Represent.
It's like one more meaning to the pineapple.
Yeah,
Everybody
right?
always asks me like what it means, and I'm just like, well, pineapple means like welcomeness and stuff. But now I'm also gonna be able to go.
It's a safe word.
Yeah.
It's a safe word.
So
Yeah.
wait, real quick, I don't even see a pineapple here. Is it not a thing anymore?
Oh no, we've got the pineapple
So
flag.
that's just, like,
and then
okay.
we've got this pineapple.
Oh,
right
it's over
here.
there. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Who's deciding?
I don't know why I was expecting it to be like right fucking here, like
in between y'all on the couch.
Yeah, put some shades on and let
Yeah,
yeah, do the
right?
podcast all the time.
dude.
I could
Yeah.
get a shelf and put it like. right
No,
above
yeah,
it.
you should totally
That
do
would be
that. That
cool.
would be very
Yeah.
nice.
That'd be easy to make too. Like you
Mm.
could literally go to Five Below and buy one of their shelves that you literally put a hook
Yeah,
and
little,
like a
like-
nail in the wall and it hangs.
Yep, I literally have one at my house. I will bring over for you
There
because
we
I
go.
don't use it.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right, solved that problem. So do's. Let's go over the do's for a first date.
Okay.
Let's, from a female perspective, what is your do?
I have three main
Okay.
ones. Be yourself, because you wouldn't want to attract someone to a personality that's not actually yours, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can like put on a persona and like fake the first date,
Especially
whatever.
on, like if you're gonna be like using like online dating and
Yeah.
stuff, social media, that can be completely fake.
Oh, exactly. So, like, why would you lead someone on to believe that you're this type of person, and then like the second date or the third date comes around, you're completely different. And they're like, "Whoa, this is not the girl that I met on the first time."
And it's hard to like keep up
Yeah.
a persona that you're not.
Exactly. Like, it's a whole big lie. And at the same time, like, I would much rather be more comfortable and like be myself than have him like thinking that I'm just like I straight up tell people I'm not the fucking smartest girl in town. So like I don't want them thinking that they can like have these most intelligent conversations with me and then I like end up looking stupid, because you just make a fool out of yourself in the end if you just lie about
Right.
something so much. So definitely just be yourself and be
Yeah.
true to who
Like,
you are. And
you don't want to tell someone, you know, like everything about, I don't know, curling, and because they're a curling fan.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Charlie, like Charlie's next girlfriend, she's got to have to know a lot about curling.
You hear that, Meredith?
Yeah, Meredith, you better start studying. Okay, what
So sorry.
Is
Yeah.
Meredith the one who wanted to know all about the Tinder and stuff like that?
Oh no,
No.
it wasn't her. It was
Jane Doe.
yeah.
Ah,
We
I
tell
don't
you
know.
later.
Yeah, I don't know if that one's
You know her. So the second do that I have is stay positive and keep an open mind.
yeah, I like that.
I've noticed that I mean, everyone has types, you know, like you go for the type that you're most attracted to. But I will say in my lifetime, I have met a few guys that are not my type, but I've actually enjoyed their company a lot because they're just different. So I kept an open mind as to like, this is not my ideal guy, but he's pretty
Like,
fucking cool.
Okay, so like you would like to hang out with them as a friend, but not
Yeah,
romantically.
even if I don't end up dating them, just keep an open mind. Like, these can be like good people in your life. Like, they can be beneficial to you, whether it's a boyfriend or just a true good friend. So just like stay positive. And like, let's say you like first impression walk up and he has dark hair and you want blonde hair. Like, it's okay. He still probably has a great personality. You
yeah,
know? Like,
just go on the date. You might meet your new best
exactly.
friend.
Don't shut it down because there's one thing you don't like about
Yeah.
him.
I agree.
And then the last thing that I recommend doing is ordering a big girl meal. Don't be the bitch
Yeah.
that fucking orders a salad because you want to look all skinny and whatever and like dainty. Fucking get the ribs, get the chicken wings, like burger, whatever you want. And most likely the salad will get stuck in your teeth throughout the date and you won't even know it fucking hit you.
Yeah.
So you're going to look stupid.
The
So-
first time that me and Will went on a real date, my mom was like, "Please, for the love of God, don't order any kind of meat." 'Cause, like,
Really?
Yeah, I mean, when I eat wings and stuff, she's always like, "You're the messiest wing eater in the world," or like, she doesn't eat
But that's
meat.
you. That's who you are.
Yeah,
like,
and
you
I'm
know?
like, whatever. Like, it's
Yeah.
fucking Will Miller. Who cares? He's not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how this 3 years later, here we are.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So Oz, do you have any do's or don'ts for or well, let's go over do's for now for
Yeah.
your first date.
From a guy point of view.
Yeah. Is there anything that you've like been on a date, experienced something, and been like, Jesus
Do you
Christ,
even do dates
not
or do you
that.
just work all the time?
well, I was about to tell you, I don't think I've been on a date since like I was
The 8th grade.
17 or 16 or something.
Okay.
So I don't really.
Yeah.
The last date I can specifically remember was when I was super involved in church, and
Do I know this person? Is it from like?
probably not. But we went to PF Chang's.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, and we went there, and I don't remember much from that. But then I remember right after that, we went to go see the only Christian movie in the theaters at the time, Courageous, and it was
Don't
about.
Are
it
there
was-
always Christian movies in the?
No, that's why that was a special date.
Okay, okay.
That was the one.
Just out of curiosity.
But I literally took it out of the handbook of like I went like dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
like,
Did you do
know?
the whole?
Oh well, you were talking about the hand holding and the rubbing. Like, I was
Oh.
definitely on that boat. I was
But
like,
did you hold the hand one finger over?
no, like
You
I was.
left the pinky just like fucking floating
I was like,
around.
what is this guy doing?
Oh, so it wasn't the rubbing part.
I mean, it was just a whole like
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
atmosphere. Him having two fingers in between.
In the
the-
one
like,
hole,
what-
like-
Yeah, no, I
We're not
did
ready
the
for
hand
that.
holding, and I was like, how can I take this to the next level? Rubber hand with my thumb.
Yeah.
Practice for later.
Yeah, exactly. No, I had
You mean
no
it 3
clue
years
about
after
any of that
marriage,
stuff.
Because that purity ring.
Yeah. So
God.
yeah, not much dating experience.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
Heard.
For my dues, I said dress appropriately. If you're not sure of like you're going to a place that you've never been before, which been there, done that, wore like completely overdressed,
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
like
yeah.
an idiot. Look at their Instagram. Go look and
I
see
look on their
what there
website,
is.
the
See-
interior, yeah.
the picture. Well, I just like if you go on Instagram, you can see what other people wore and been like, okay, so it's like
Oh,
semi-casual.
I never thought about that. I just like look at the website, the interior, and just see what it looks like and how I
That's
should,
true.
you know.
That's
but that's a
true.
good
and, like,
point.
Look
Yeah.
at their menu prices and stuff, and be
Yeah.
like, "This is not a jeans place."
Yeah, this is prom
Yeah.
dress place.
Yeah.
Wait, so if you don't mind me asking, do you ever
do mind.
like so you're looking at the place for like what to wear, but like do you I mean, what if their like shtick is like a nicer wardrobe or they're more like casual wardrobe? Like, are you looking to them too, or
Well, I go like on their page and then see like what they like have posted personally, and then look at their tagged photos. because like I don't know, like on our page, if we post something of a customer,
I was talking about wait, what do you?
I'm talking
okay.
about like I'll go to like the restaurants page. Like say I'm gonna go to what's that, like Grits and Grace or whatever, that new place on
Grace and Grit.
what?
Grace and Grit.
Grace and Grit. Yeah. Okay, Grace and Grit. If I'm gonna go there, like I would look on their Instagram, like go to Grace and Grit Instagram, see what they've posted of other people and what they're wearing, and like see what kind of style it is. If it's like I need to be wearing heels and a dress, or if I need to be wearing like jeans and maybe wedges and like yeah, you know.
But
sweaters
what if you're going on a date with like a you're going to Hall's Chop House,
yeah.
right? You're
Okay,
going
then I
to
know what to wear to Halls.
a nice place.
Yeah.
But you're going with like I don't know.
And not so nice looking guy.
Well, no, like he's he's a good-looking guy. He's you know, he's got the body language. He's got everything, right? You know, but he you know, maybe he's like a like I'm not trying to throw this guy under the bus. I love this guy, but like like
What
if
guy
you're-
are we talking
you're,
about?
You're going with Josh Duncan, you know?
Oh.
Like Josh, like I can't imagine him, like maybe he does. I don't know him that well, but like I feel like Josh, if he went to Hall's Chop House, he would wear
Turn
like
some heads, I feel
he would
like.
wear like what he usually wears because
Yeah.
he feels comfortable everywhere he
Okay.
goes.
Yeah, but he would wear like one of his hippie button downs, like you know how Will has his like
yeah, that is
fruity
true.
looking ones. He would wear like his hippie button downs, a pair of
He
his
could spruce
regular
it
roll
up, yeah.
pants, and put his dreads on top of his head, and he would be fine.
Okay,
Like,
but like I feel
he
like
would-
with Hall's Chop House, I almost think like you're wearing like a suit almost like a lot
I
of
don't
people.
know. We
Yeah.
need Nate and Cece to
Yeah, Nate's like
give
an
us-
expert at Halls.
yeah.
But Nate would roll in. Nate tells me all the time he rolls in there with flip flops, shorts, and a t-shirt on. Because if he's gonna go to a nice place with, he always tells me he's like, if I'm gonna go to a place where I'm gonna get the best service and nice food, he's like, I want to be fucking comfortable.
Yeah, I
So
can
Yeah.
understand that, and
I
like
don't know.
it just depends on, who the person you're with is,
Yeah.
how comfortable they are with you, and like where they're going, and like how comfortable someone is with themselves. Like you're saying, Nate will go in there with a t-shirt and flip flops, not give a fuck about who says anything or what kind of looks he
Yeah.
gets from like the snarky bitches who are drinking their $600 red wine right in front of him. Like he's not gonna like I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's like the whole Pretty Woman. Isn't that what it is? Pretty Woman with the.
Julia Roberts?
No. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
And she goes, no, and Austin's like, yeah, that one.
I don't know.
Pretty Woman, what are you
It's
talking
like the story where the girl like goes in dressed like into the expensive store. They turn her away from
Yeah,
service.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, Pretty
That's
Woman
Pretty
though.
Woman.
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't know if it was
like the
Little Woman or
verb.
Pretty Woman. 'cause
like
there's two-
pretty womaning.
Yeah,
somebody.
Nate is Pretty Womaning Hall's Chop House is what I'm hearing.
Nate is a pretty woman.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Okay.
Okay, so another do that I have is to wear good underwear. You don't know if you're going to be having sex
Yeah.
with that person. You don't know what's going to happen, but just in case.
I will say, I always, even if I like fully do not intend on having sex with this guy at all, I always wear cute underwear just because it makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, it's totally about confidence. When you have matching underwear and bra, like
Ugh,
you feel them like the most
never
powerful
happens, but yeah.
motherfucker in the world, dude. Yeah, I totally agree with
Yeah.
that.
So what's good underwear for guys?
Oh, I have something about this as
Oh,
well.
do you?
Don't wear whitey tighties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can.
Boxer
If you-
briefs are okay-ish.
But
If
like,
you
are you
do
looking for like
enjoy-
a fancy boxer?
Oh,
briefs?
no.
Like it doesn't matter. Like
Because I promise you that shit's about to be off in 2 seconds, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just like,
Like-
if you wear whitey tighties, that's fine. But like, I feel like if you wear whitey tighties, your partner is gonna be someone who expects you to wear whitey tighties. Like you're gonna have a. I don't know. Let's see. Charlie, for example, and his girlfriend. I feel like Charlie would be nerdy enough to
Charlie
wear
has
whitey
a girlfriend?
tighties. No,
Oh,
Jesus
okay.
God.
Okay, sorry. I got excited for
No.
him. Okay, go ahead.
that's not. It's Charlie.
Yeah.
I feel like he's nerdy enough that he would wear whitey tighties, and like his girlfriend in the future will have to expect that from him. So again, it's who you're gonna be with.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, no girls in the long run don't really care if it's boxers, boxer briefs, whatever the fuck. You can go commando for all we care. Just don't wear fucking whitey tighties. You
I
look
don't
like a
understand.
child.
I don't understand how guys wear like the loose boxers with skinny jeans. I feel like that would fucking move and rub my shit the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that
Like,
that
Will
blows
wears
my mind.
those, like, tight gray pants that he has, and he won't wear boxers or
Really?
anything.
He won't?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
He does briefs.
Mm.
Or whatever.
I dated a guy
Briefs
once.
are the ones that are...
The tight. They're like
Yeah,
spandex type deal. Yeah. I dated a guy once that literally never fucking wore underwear.
Really?
Never. And I was just like kind of weirded out by it a little bit. Is that what you do, Austin?
I mean, there's certain times and
All
occasions.
right. Okay,
for,
that's
like,
fine.
Like, I mean,
I feel
I'm
you.
not trying to throw everything out there right now, but I'm wearing underwear right now.
Right.
But these shorts that I'm wearing, like, are traditionally, like, my, like, no underwear
Right,
shorts.
okay.
Because, like, they're, like if you're
Do
wearing,
they have like the built-in like support system? Okay.
No, but it's
This
just,
one
like...
trunk
yeah.
panties.
Yes.
But, like, it's like if you've got, like, a pair of, like, really comfortable, like, loose-fitting shorts, it's like you're wearing boxers anyways. So,
Yeah.
you, like... It's like it's all good, but like if I'm wearing like what Lucy was talking about, like the tight, like I've got like a pair of like tight gray like pants.
Right.
Like I want to wear some underwear with that because that's when like stuff's like rubbing up, and I want
Yeah.
like something soft, like
Yeah, yeah.
touching my
Clean.
sensitive areas.
Right,
Yeah.
right. See, I don't want to say it. Jane Doe, the same Jane Doe that I was asking about my Tinder situation. She doesn't. She's fine going commando, and kudos to her. But my shit would be rubbing the wrong way. Like I
can
can't.
feel that. Okay, I understand why she does that though.
Yeah.
Because I will do the same thing, and
Really?
it's because of the bush.
Ah, okay. See, I never have one, so like I got no like protection,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
like shield.
Well, like it's not like.
Okay. Right. No. Okay. It's not the
Forest
fucking
range,
wilderness,
Jesus.
but like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Okay. I never thought about that actually.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, one day maybe. Well, I'll try.
Yeah, it's good for like
But-
pheromones and shit and all that
Okay.
nonsense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not wear underwear with sweatpants,
Yeah.
even if I'm going to school.
Yeah. I feel you.
I do have the fear though that someone's gonna pants me and I'll be like shit out of luck, but that's okay
That
because
would
it's very
suck.
easily pantsable when you're wearing sweatpants.
I feel like you should always be on guard for pantsing in every
It's a wet
situation.
t-shirt contest. Always be in guard.
Yeah, it's not that I do a wet t-shirt conference.
No,
a
it's
conference
that-
contest. Wet t-shirt conference.
And the next speaker on stage at the Wet T-Shirt Conference is Mish Binger.
That's so funny. Okay. Next topic. I'm already losing interest.
What you need to be worried about is wearing like shirts with that are see-through and it like rains and stuff because you're
Oh,
walking to and from class. I
right.
was thinking about you on campus.
Oh, okay. I thought like at the strip club. I'm like, I don't normally just fucking
No, but you
like
do
hose
need to worry
myself
about that
down.
at work too because when one of you motherfuckers have the little dish.
Yeah,
hose
you.
thing-
Yeah. Do you remember Austin?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
No.
But Austin, you remember that one time that you like were like doing it a couple times and I physically threw a cup at you because I was like, stop that shit, and I chucked a cup at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
And then
remember
you were
that.
like, oh, she's actually mad now.
Yeah.
Like now would be the time to not do it anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's so funny.
Okay, so do cyberstalk the fuck out of any online date that you have not met before. Go
Yeah.
look at
Go F-
everything that you
FBI
can do.
status.
Yeah, okay. What? So when you go to stalk like a potential like
Yeah.
I don't know
a
like
suitor.
Tinder guy or
Yeah.
something suitor. Yes, that's a great word. For it.
Yeah,
So when you
know.
go for a potential suitor,
Yes.
what measures do you go through? Like what is your
Like which social media do I check?
Well,
Or,
yeah, but like, how do you go about doing that? Like, what would be your checklist for what would be a red flag on Instagram per se? Be like, oh, fuck this dude.
if all their pictures consist of like a bunch of girls in them, like then
Yeah.
I mean, they could be, you know, BFFs or whatever, but like I would lean towards he's a player, like he
Right.
has too many bitches hanging around, and like
You
what,
never know
what
kind of
pisses me
thing.
off is when guys post pictures on Tinder like with girls. And like that's fine because they're probably just trying to be like, oh, I can get hot girls to like take a picture with me, whatever. But I just
Again,
don't
yeah,
like.
it's
I
not
want
the
to
way to
see
get
you. I don't
girls.
want to see who your friends are. You
Right.
know, like. But I would always first check Instagram because I feel like they put more like pictures on Instagram nowadays because no one really uses Facebook. But then after if, like I've done my stalking on Instagram, I'll go to Facebook and see like the more like family and like information type deal.
Yeah, like if
So,
they
yeah,
actually
I go
are
in
a
depth
real
with that
human.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you want to go see what the personality is like, you can go to Twitter.
Yes,
Like,
except
wow.
I don't have a Twitter, but
Oh, really?
yeah, no, I never got on that shit.
Word.
So, but yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah. So cyber stalk, wear good underwear. Oh, if you're gonna have sex on a first date, talk about your goddamn sexual history and use protection. Those are just my 2 big tidbits for the day. I feel like you really need to like be out in the open with like, yeah, I may or may not have had chlamydia 4 times last year, but I'm good now. I think like that's something you think you would know, like
Right.
or yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to like be fucking without knowing what you're getting yourself into. I think that's an.
How, Lucy, can we? I just, if you don't mind,
Yes.
can we? So, Mish, do you mind pretending to be girl on first date? And,
Yeah.
and,
Yes.
and Lucy, do you want to pretend to be guy on first date
Okay.
or girl on first date, whatever?
Okay.
And let's play this out.
We're-
Yeah, no, I would love to. I just want to see
Okay,
how this
I-
conversation comes
So,
up naturally.
I'm a little
not-
scared from. Okay.
We're back
Okay.
at the apartment, right?
Yes.
Making out and shit.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna lean back. Hey, so I just want you to know, I had chlamydia 4 times last year.
Okay.
But I'm good-o now, so I'm good, right? Is that-
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. And the door's right there. So.
Yeah. Okay. See,
Yeah.
perfect
No,
example.
no, I'm just saying, like, but I will respect the person for like having the confidence and the courage to like bring that up, because like,
Man, it's 2019. You gotta talk about that
yeah,
shit.
I've known people, not that I've like hooked up with, but like my friends have told me like their like stories that this guy like, you know, said that whatever he said, and then like failed to mention that like fucking has herpes or whatever, and like,
yeah. See, that's
yeah.
like something you have to deal with your entire life.
Yeah.
Like there are things that are treatable, like chlamydia and gonorrhea. Like those are things that you can get rid of.
Yeah, it's the
But,
shit
like,
that sticks is what.
Yeah,
like,
dude, and you never know,
Yeah.
like, and like you could get something and it could fuck with something else that you have going on and create like, I don't know, it's just
right.
like, it could, like
no, yeah.
I know people who have died from having a UTI after having sex and not knowing that they had a UTI and it got into their bloodstream and they
Oh.
became septic.
Okay.
And like it's
Duh.
yeah, shit can happen like that. Like you got to be aware of what's gonna happen.
Always pee after sex.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, we'll
It's a
go over that
thing.
more when we get
Yeah.
into a sexual health episode. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pee after sex. Talk about your sexual history.
Are we on the don'ts yet? Or are we
Yeah.
still doing do's?
We're going on don'ts.
Okay.
You
Oh,
want any good
yeah,
ones?
I do. I think. You kind of mentioned this. I was gonna say, don't wear an outfit you can't breathe in. Like, sure, you might look nice in this outfit, but if you can't fucking sit and eat, then don't fucking wear
Yeah,
that
you don't
shit.
have to want to unbutton your jeans in the middle of the meal because they're too
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah, put that pregnant pants on and fucking rock that
Yeah.
shit.
You can use
Um,
the pregnant hair tie trick where you wrap it around the. So you wrap your hair tie around,
around
the
the button.
pull it through your loop, and then wrap it back around the button.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I've never done that, but totally right.
Thanksgiving trick.
Don't
Did not know that.
yeah. No. One of my cousins, when she started getting pregnant, like she would be wearing the maternity jeans and stuff over her belly, and she still couldn't button them. So she was just like, "Fuck it, this not gonna do it," and grabbed her hair tie out of her hair, wrapped it around her button, pull it through the loop, and then wrap it back around the button. She's like, "Yep, that'll do. Put the t-shirt over."
Phenomenal.
Yes,
That'll do her.
pregnant women. Okay, what other you got for don'ts?
Don't kiss him if you're not feeling it. He may, like, when y'all say your goodbyes, he may lean in to give you a kiss because he thinks it's, like, what he's supposed to do. But if you're not feeling, don't, like,
Don't feel pressured.
yeah, just say, I'm sorry, but, like, let's not.
Because you're going to feel gross and be like, oh my God, why
Yeah.
did I do that
and
as soon as
you're
you did
leading
it?
him on saying, like, oh, I had such a good time. I want
Right.
to, like, taste your mouth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's,
Yeah, but I understand why, like,
you good over there, buddy? But you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
not fair. Because, like, if I was, like, to lean in to a guy and be like, okay, I want them to kiss me back, and then they do, and then, like, they never, you know, talk to me again, I'm just like, wait, you kissed me, though. Like, you
Yeah.
you had to have liked me at
it's
some point.
shitty on both sides. 'cause,
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to feel pressured to do it, and, like, you don't want to be afraid, like, he's going to, like, freak the fuck out and kill me if I don't do this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a genuine fear that women have, and it's
hard
awful.
to balance that, yeah. No, totally. Also, don't get ahead of yourself. It's just the first date. You're not
Yeah.
about to marry the guy, so don't be talking about future plans with the dude, because that's gonna
Right.
scare him
Maybe
the
towards
fuck
the
off.
end of the date, go, like, maybe we should have, like, meet up for coffee or
Yeah,
something later
baby
this
steps,
week.
like little step by
Yeah,
step.
and
like,
like if you do like meals like for a first date,
Mm-hmm.
do something lighter for a next date, like go get coffee or something.
yeah.
So then you'd have more time to talk and stuff and like get to know them in a daytime environment or whatever.
Yeah.
or
No,
like
I get
vice
that.
versa.
Do you ever like? I know like the whole dinner and a movie thing, but like when it's just a movie, I hate that as a first date because you don't get to know the person. You're
Yeah,
literally
don't
sitting
do
in
a
the dark with
movie.
them, not talking. Like that's just not. It's
I
a waste of
agree.
time. So don't do that.
I agree.
And also don't ever talk about your ex on the first date because
Got that from
literally
here.
literally like you'll sound bitter and heartless because all you'll have is bad memories about the ex, and then you'll make them feel like you're still constantly thinking about
Or
them.
you put the ex up on a pedestal and like keep mentioning, oh well, like Susie really loved the meatballs here. You shouldn't
Yeah.
get those because those were her favorite. Like,
Yeah,
bitch,
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That too. But yeah, I
yeah.
just don't talk
Avoid
about your
the
ex.
exes.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually it'll be all right, and you're gonna need to talk about past relationships if it turns into a
Right, but
relationship,
not the first day,
date.
because that's like don't get ahead of yourself thing. You're not about to marry the guy, just fucking day by day.
Cool.
And one last one,
Mm-hmm.
don't let him take you to a second location if you're not feeling it. Like if he says after dinner, he's like, let's go to a bar, let's go get drinks. Don't waste his time and his money and his effort trying to impress you when you're not even feeling it from
Right.
the beginning.
Right.
So
Don't be a dick and just use him for his money. Like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And that's it for that.
Word. I have don't wait a week or what. Like if you want to see them again and
Yeah.
they are like doing the game still. Which,
Oh, the 3-day
we're
like
too
grace
fucking old
period.
to play
Yeah,
that game.
yeah.
Yeah, don't do the 3-day grace period. If you want to talk to him, shoot him a text and be like, "Hey, let's go get coffee later
Yeah.
this week. Are you free at all?" Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't like. No one's gonna be intimidated. Austin, from a guy's point of view, if a girl like you went out to dinner with a girl, right, and then
We've
the
established
day
he
and a
doesn't
half.
do that.
Since,
I'm trying to imagine this situation.
Yeah, right.
Listen, Linda.
Sorry.
You go on a date or whatever. She texts you 2 days later and or the next day and is like, "Hey, I really enjoyed last night. Do you want to get coffee later this week? When are you free?" Would you be like, "Oh God, she's way too much. I can't talk to her ever again"?
Wait, so this girl likes me?
Yeah.
I know it's hard to believe, but it's
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's
Next.
go.
and guys might like the confidence in the girl, you know? Like
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, this bitch knows what she wants and it's me." So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
contrary to the whole body language, like, it's not really contrary, but the whole body language thing was one thing, but, like, confidence in a girl is not, like, there's a difference between intimidation
Intimidating.
and,
I was
like,
actually going to bring that
confidence.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, like, confidence is, like, if she's saying what she wants, like, it's
Yeah,
it's
speaking her
like,
mind,
thank
like,
God. Like,
yeah.
you know, like,
Instead of playing the mind games of like, what is she thinking? Like, does she really mean what she says? Like,
yeah. I
Yeah.
love all this, like, not leading along stuff, because that
Yeah.
shit's
Yeah.
torture.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's happened to me before,
too,
so like
girl.
I wouldn't want that to me
I
to
don't
do
wanna
that
be
to
a dick
someone.
to someone like that.
Yeah, I
that
don't want to
would
be the reason
suck.
someone feels the shitty way that I
Right?
felt about it.
I feel
yeah,
you, dude.
yeah,
Don't be self-conscious about what you want to eat. You're talking about that too.
yeah.
You don't have to save like messy foods. If you're gonna
Yeah.
be with someone, they're gonna see you eating like that,
Eventually,
or like
yeah, exactly.
yeah, and like if you're not hungry, I mean, if you're not full by the time you're leaving, eat more food. Like no one's
Yeah.
gonna fucking judge you for eating more food. It's what you do to be a human. Mm-hmm. Be aware of your alcohol consumption on
Oh,
the first date.
that's
though.
dangerous. That's my biggest problem.
Like, yeah, like when I was in fall crawl,
that?
in Clemson, which is
Okay.
like a bar crawl.
Okay.
And got hammered and like gave a guy my number or got a guy's number and put it in my phone when I was there and like not good. Don't text people when you're drunk like
oh,
that.
No.
Yeah, just like didn't remember who the kid was, didn't remember meeting him. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, didn't sleep with him. Or
Don't get
anything,
too
but,
drunk
like,
and lose your debit card in Colorado.
Oh yeah, that happened too. My 21st birthday, me and Mish went out to Colorado,
Yep.
and the first night we were there, I lost my debit card. For the entire fucking trip. It was
Yep.
great.
No.
Honest to God.
We spent like an hour going into every single bar, like lifting up people's feet, like checking
Yeah.
the under the bar stools. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
it was rough.
It was not good.
No.
The rest of that
It
trip
was
alright,
memorable though.
Yeah,
I'll never
yeah.
forget.
Still got my nipples pierced that trip.
Yeah.
So it was alright.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Okay, so moving on from do's and don'ts. What about your first tattoo?
Hey, it's my little heart tattoo on my finger.
Yeah.
I literally only got this tattoo so I knew what a tattoo gun felt like. And because I knew I've wanted like a lot of tattoos, obviously. I have them. But I just I was like a little bit of a pussy and I was like, I don't know what it's going to feel like. Because like, I mean, now I have a high pain tolerance, but I didn't at first. So like,
Yeah.
I wanted a little sample. Plus, I also was hiding this from my mom because I was like
I remember
15.
that big ass ring.
And I used to wear lots of rings on my finger. Like, I don't anymore. But, like, I had this big ass ring that I would cover it. So, like, my mom never even knew for, like, the 2 years that I've had it.
It was like until you got your next tattoo.
Yeah.
Before she
And then I was
found
like,
out.
hey, I got 2. Like, and
Yeah.
I just fucking laid the news on her. And she was like, but
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, that was my first little tattoo. I don't regret it, honestly. I just wish it was done a little bit better.
Yeah.
Or maybe just something else. Like,
You
God.
can always touch it up or cover it and stuff
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah. But
What was your first tattoo?
my first tattoo
That was a little-
was my stick
Yeah.
and poke. Yeah, it's like the size of a dime.
Yep.
It was
Little peace sign.
Yeah, a different Jane Doe gave
Uh-huh.
that to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, like when I was in love with her,
Mm-hmm.
she gave it to me. But it's a little tiny peace sign, and we used my India ink for one of my art projects, and a needle that we literally just dipped in alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
wiped off, and then burnt the end of.
Okay, so you did, like, heat it up and,
Yeah.
like, sanitize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ the other day was asking me, he's like, how do you do a stick and poke? And I, like,
I
sat
can do
there
that
and,
too.
like, I, like, talked to him about the whole thing. And he was like,
Yeah.
wow, it's so interesting.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts more than a real tattoo.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
And, like, it bleeds more than the
yeah.
regular one.
And it does
did.
not last as long or at all. Is it there? Is it, like, spotty or what?
I mean, yeah, it's spotty.
Yeah.
But, like, it's definitely.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
show
yeah.
it to you
Okay.
later, 'cause I'm
Yeah,
not-
you don't got to undress
I'm
it
gonna
now.
take
But
off
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing but yeah, it's still there. I mean, it's still like as unconnected as it was when we finished it, because I never like actually got it completely
Right,
finished all the
yeah.
way through. But it's blue. I mean, it's not. It's a little lighter than the one behind my ear is.
Yeah. How many do you have now? 3?
3. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
about to get a new one though.
You are?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Where?
gonna get
What is it?
my lotus bracelet.
Oh,
on
that's
my
right.
neck.
That's right. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
getting, that's a newly decided thing for
Oh,
me.
yeah?
I'm getting a palm tattoo.
What the fuck? Okay, are they gonna last?
I don't know. I'll find out and I'll let you know. But it's gonna be red ink, just like I have this
Nice.
one, which I feel like this. Would you say this is red or pink?
Red.
Red. Okay. Because the other day people were like, "I love your pink tattoo," and I was like,
Bitch,
"Cool.
it's
Which
not.
one?" Like I don't have one. But I'm gonna get like a heart, like but the organ heart, not like a fucking
Hell yeah.
heart. But I'm just gonna get it
That's
right there.
cool.
Yeah, it's not gonna like cover my whole hand, but it's gonna be like a little portion of
Yeah.
it. I'm a little nervous for that because I feel like it's gonna hurt like a bitch, but whatever.
I don't know.
It's like the.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
right
like-
here's gonna hurt, like over
Yeah.
those tendons and
Ugh,
stuff.
it's okay. Mama didn't raise no bitch, so.
Be good. I'll go
Yeah.
with you when you get it.
Okay. Yeah.
Word.
What's
What about first piercing? I know you don't do piercings.
I don't do piercings. I mean, I have my nose pierced,
Yeah, I
obviously.
know.
I actually have 3 holes pierced in both ears. I never wear earrings ever. Just because, like, I sleep on my side, so, like, they actually hurt, like, when they're, like, piercing into... And, like, I know you can take your earrings off, like, who has time for in and out
Right.
with that. But, yeah, I always have my nose piercing in, mainly because I don't know how to take it out. And I like it. I feel more
Yeah.
confident with it. I don't know if I feel prettier with it, but I feel like it
No, I feel you.
adds
I
to
like
my,
nose
you know
ring.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I never feel truly naked. If I'm not wearing makeup, which I'm not right now, fucking, because that guy's house, but, yeah. So, I, like, just feel more, like, ready and put
Yeah.
together when I have my nose ring in.
I feel you.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I love my piercings. They're kind of a pain in the ass though. Like buttons getting stuck on my belly button piercing
Yeah.
all the time. It's hard to like find like belts that don't get stuck on it and stuff. You know.
Could you wear, like, high-waisted? Like,
I'm
does
wearing
that hurt?
high waist
Oh,
right
you
now,
are?
and
Okay.
it's like literally like hitting like my
yeah.
zippers. Like
Oh, I feel like that's uncomfortable.
it's fine. Like
You're
it's
probably
not-
used to it, though.
Yeah,
at this
you get
point,
used
yeah.
to it. It's like the same thing with having like my nipples pierced. Like you don't.
Yeah.
After a while, you're just like until you hit them on something.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it hurts like a bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
other than that, they're just like
I feel that.
hanging
Yeah,
out.
and that's why I don't really like piercings. Like, it's just like,
I
because
love
tattoos,
them.
it stings, yeah, for a little bit, but then, like, it's just your skin, like, it's flat.
No,
you know
these
what
hurt
I mean?
for like 4 months.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't.
Like they just stopped
yeah,
hurting pretty much.
like that's insane. Like, I can never go through that kind of pain for that long.
I mean, it's not like constant pain either,
Right.
you know. But like,
But you gotta be careful and like.
yeah,
I
I don't know. I love piercings. Like I want to
Yeah.
get more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't get. I don't. No more face piercings. Like I was talking to Jane about that yesterday. She wanted to do
Really?
like when she was a kid, she wanted
Oh,
like a lip
okay.
piercing and stuff, and I like thought about doing a tongue piercing at one point, but
I just think it's a little. I don't want to say it's trashy because like some people can actually pull it off, but in like.
I don't think I could.
Right. I don't think I could either. So like to me, I'm just like, nah, that's like some. Like,
Yeah.
white trash shit, but like.
I want to get some more ears though.
Yeah. You want more ears? Yeah? 2 aren't enough?
I think I would be good with like 6 or 7 total.
Okay, cool,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, yeah. You know, make a crown out of them.
Oh my god. That's
Wouldn't it be
first
weird?
impressions of a person.
Yeah,
the
right.
first thing you notice.
Ears? I think there's.
This bitch got hella ears.
Yeah. All right. What about the first job you ever had?
Taco Mamacita.
Was taco your first job?
No, my first like legal
Real
job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was selling
Me
drugs
too,
on the
girly.
street. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I actually had a little receptionist job at this salon that of a guy's. I was dating a guy who had a mom that worked at a salon, and she got me a job there because me and this guy were trying to like save money to go to Florida and Disney. And she was like, "Well, you can work for me, and I'll just like pay you cash at the end of every day." And like I got $60 a day, and like just, yeah, and I just answered calls, made like did inventory, like made appointments, all that shit. I was
Right.
15, like I wasn't even legally supposed to be working.
Mhm.
But Taco Mamacita was my first job ever.
Me too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget it. And Austin gave me my application, even though he doesn't remember that at all.
You gave me your application?
Yep.
Weird.
Mhm.
Small
Yep.
fucking
I know.
world, dude.
He's the first face I've ever seen at Taco Mamacita. Yeah.
Taco Mama Cedar. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So, was it like, how do you, I don't know, like, we're working in the same group of people and shit.
Mhm.
Have we changed since our first job?
Like
Has
changed with each other, or like just
have any of us changed whatsoever? Like, not just our dynamic, because that's definitely
I-
shifted a little more. We've all gotten closer, but
Right. See, because of that, I want to say that we all have changed, yes, but we've all been friends throughout all these years, so it's not like drastic changes we notice because we like grow with each other. So like, yes, we've changed. I just can't really put a finger on what it is that
Right,
has
what's
changed about
different and
us.
all.
Yeah. But I would say like. I think just like we've matured obviously because we're getting older and like
Yeah.
we're getting better at what we do and like more confident with like talking to people and stuff. Because like I was pretty shy when I started like hosting, but like the fact that my job consisted of talking to people all day long
Right.
helped me build that confidence to talk to people.
yeah.
and
So,
stuff.
like, what do you think you gained from that first job? Like, I know for like hosting
just like
and
people
stuff,
skills, like talking to
Yeah.
people, like keep a conversation going. You know, like keeping a smile on your
yeah,
face even though you're having.
kind of.
Yeah. So like you put on this front when you're at work. Like
Yeah.
I could be having a shitty ass day, but when I come to work, like I gotta put a smile on my face. And like I
Right.
can't always do that because I do come to work with a bad mood sometimes. But like you're there to make fucking money, like and
Yeah.
then you go home and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I agree.
Mhm.
I think it's important to, like, when you are younger, have a first job like that. Like, I think everybody should work in a restaurant at some point in
Oh
their
my
life.
god.
Just
yes.
because we've been working in the, like, food and bev industry for long enough to know that people don't understand it.
How it works
Like,
and-
people
yeah.
don't understand when I'm telling them a price for something, why the meatballs are $14, because it takes an extra, like, 2 people to sit back there and roll meatballs, and it's going to be food cost, like, to make the food plus the labor cost to actually do it.
Yeah.
And, like, you have to put all of these things into consideration of, like, paying the companies that, like, we order
Right.
from US Foods and shit and stuff, and, like, all of these things. Like,
Yeah.
there's, and, like, that helps pay, like, food cost from that shit will help pay for the electricity and, like, the bills of the restaurant and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
you don't ever put all of that into consideration
Right.
when you're at a restaurant sitting there just like, Jesus Christ, this,
These
like,
prices, yeah.
yeah, like, I
And
don't know.
also, like, I hate when the customers get mad at you, like you're the one making the prices up. Like,
Right.
like,
Or, like, even when, I don't know, fried cheese takes, like, a little bit longer to cook
Right.
than something else at the restaurant they're working at. And, like,
yeah,
if that takes a minute longer than their garlic knots, and they are the, like, one of 3 tables in a restaurant, and they're sitting there like, I can see my fucking food sitting there, why aren't you bringing it
Yeah.
to me? And I'm like, well, we're not allowed to until the whole order is complete. And they're
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just sitting there getting cold, can I just have it? And I'm like, I
Yeah.
genuinely cannot bring this to you, I'm sorry. Like,
yeah. I feel it on the like food getting cold thing, but it's
Yeah.
not like it's that much of a time gap between the
well,
two
I was
things
about to say,
coming
like, the
out,
way that, like, they do everything in the
Yeah.
kitchen, everything is going to be maybe at the most, like, 10 seconds apart.
Yeah, exactly.
For the majority of items, it's going to be, like, that big of a gap, which isn't
And our
anything.
pizzas come out fucking blazing hot, so you do need that cool down period.
Right, like TJ handed me a slice yesterday, and it was like I had to let it sit for like 3 minutes after it came
Yeah.
out, just so I wouldn't burn myself. For a
exactly,
second.
yeah.
Yeah. But what about the first time having sex? You gonna end it off on that?
Yeah, sure. I was 14. and it was this guy that I literally just fucking met that day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at my friend's house, and he was there, and she had her little, like, man friend there as well. So it was like it was not a double date by any means, but it was like a hangout of this girl to guy ratio was perfect. So obviously, like, she was with him, so that kind of left me with that guy. They went off to do their thing, you know, like, whatever. And then, like, this guy, he was like 2 years older than me, I want to say. So, like, I'm sure he already had, like, experience with sex, whatever, and, like, I still hadn't, so I was, like, unaware of what was gonna go down. But he, like, took me to the guest bedroom, and, like, he goes, "Can we cuddle?" And I was like, okay. And next thing I know, like, fucking dick rising, and I'm just like, okay. Like, I didn't know what to, like, do about it. And then, like, I swear he literally just fucking, like, shoved his shit into me, and I was just like, all right. And
you didn't have like a conversation about it or anything?
Nope.
No,
what
the fuck,
I know,
dude?
it was traumatic, but, like,
Yeah.
it lasted literally, like, 7 seconds before I was like, nah, I can't do this. Like, this is not cool with me.
Yeah.
So that was
I'm
my
glad you told him to like get the fuck off.
Yeah,
or if you
no,
were
I
okay with
I
it.
physically, like, pushed his chest, like, out of me.
Okay, so what was the first time you enjoyed?
It was probably with my first boyfriend, which was the third person I ever had sex with.
Okay.
Because the second person was in the back of a soccer mom van. It was really weird. But yeah, my first, like, real boyfriend in Charleston, I would say, was the best, like, first time.
I remember who that was.
I don't think you know. Well, you might know.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
solid. Yeah.
But yeah.
John Doe.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, and it was good. I mean, I'm not saying that was the best sex I ever had, because obviously my life has
evolved
evolved
then.
since, yes. But at the time, it was the best. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you?
That's fair. The first time I had sex, I was 15. It was, well, y'all both worked with him.
Yeah, I
Y'all
know.
know who it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were, like, on the couch downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was on top at first, and, like, it didn't work.
Right.
So, like, we, like, tried to switch positions, and, like, his sister came home.
Oh, no.
And, like, yeah, she's like, y'all want Chick-fil-A or something? And you're just like, yeah, just like, uh-huh. And just like, what? Yeah.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Not, like, while he was, like, fucking
Yeah.
me, but, like, yeah, he's just, like, trying not to, like, get her to come into the room
Right,
and stuff.
right, yeah.
Yeah, super, super awkward situation. Yeah, his parents caught us, like, several different times, like, just, like, not.
My mom, I think I told you this story, but my mom literally walked in on me giving a guy, like, head.
Oh, okay, it was never anything like that.
Oh,
but it would be,
okay.
They were, like, not cool with us, like,
I
both
got
being
you.
under the same covers
Okay,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
no,
that.
I
And so,
feel
like,
that.
his mom hated me for fucking years.
Really?
Yeah, still to this day, I'm pretty sure does not like me. Like,
That's
thought I was
so
a bad
weird.
influence. Thought I got him, like, addicted to weed and stuff. And I was like,
No.
your son knew what weed was before he existed. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, that wasn't me.
Mm.
But, yeah, that was the first time I had sex.
Mm.
It wasn't anything.
It wasn't magical.
Yeah.
See, movies
Yeah.
fuck it up for us. Movies
Yeah.
make it seem like, and I was talking about this with Austin about the shower sex, like, in movies and
Yeah.
stuff. They make it look so romantic and doable, but that shit with the friction, hell no.
Okay,
Like,
if you use a water-based lube, it's easier. But the friction, also, like, trying to get the right angle, like,
try not to fucking slip and crack your head open. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
I like those showers though, that, like, the glass doors that have, like, a built-in bench and stuff. Like, that
Yeah,
makes it
yeah.
a little bit easier on things.
Yeah, especially, like, yeah.
Mhm.
Never mind. I'm not going to get into
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Are you fucking like a 60-year-old man with a bench in his shower?
I don't mean like a
an
life
assisted
alert bench, but like
shower
not be, like,
bench.
He's just
handicap.
like, you know, the ones with the poles and the handicap sign on the side of it.
Like the subway, like, train, like,
Yeah.
fucking. No, I just mean, like, the fancy, like, you know, all tile, like, or marble, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Kardashian kind of shower.
Right.
But yeah, not handicap shower.
Oz, do you want to talk about your first experience?
My first experience was on Sullivan's Island.
Hey.
A bunch of me and my friends were hanging out with these girls who were in town from California, who were like friends with
Hi,
my
Ooh,
friends.
Cali
foreign
girls.
bitches.
Yeah, foreign. Yeah.
Foreign.
I don't know. But so it was like 8 people, and then I was me and one of the girls, we just like stayed up later than everybody else, but it was just a big room.
Mm-hmm.
There were no like.
So everyone was there still, just sleeping.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And we were in the dead center.
Ooh.
On like a lounge chair with like an ottoman coming off of it.
Okay.
So it's like a long chair, and so I was just like, I guess this is the only spot, and we were like, I laid down, and I totally thought like I was just like gonna go to sleep next to this girl, and then she started kind of like pushing back on me, and I was like, all right, time to do the sex.
Very nice.
Very nice.
And then I sexed right in the middle of the room in front of
Wow.
Weirdest
Was it loud?
orgy ever.
yeah, everybody just asleep.
Oh, they didn't wake up.
I've got no. I'm
okay.
glad not.
Okay.
Well, not that you know of. No one
Yeah.
woke
Right.
up.
They could have been like one eye open and like
Yeah,
stop
like-
breathing for a second to see what's going down.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I went. Yeah, that was crazy because I was just had all this bent up like.
How old are you?
Uh,
Okay, you don't have to say. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Old.
It was yesterday. It was yesterday, actually, guys.
Let's just say when most people tell their first time stories, I go, "Oh, you were in high school. That's-
Okay.
we were
gotcha.
supposed to do that then."
Right. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Dang,
I didn't
all
even
right.
make it to high school.
Do you have a Sullivan sex story? I feel like everyone has. Like,
Well, I lived on Sullivan's for a little bit, so I've had sex come to my house. Yeah.
yeah,
I've
sex.
had
Is this a new Uber Eats service?
Uber Eats,
Uber
like,
sex?
Uber sex, yeah. DoorDash, like delivery service.
It's still called Uber
Can you
Eats.
DoorDash? Yeah.
Literally though, like
Tinder date to me.
yeah, seriously. So yeah, I've had sex on Sullivan's, but it's not like a story time
Yeah.
like thing.
Mm.
Yeah, how about you?
Yeah.
Like Taco Mamacita walk in, like you know.
No,
I'm just kidding.
no,
That's unsanitary, y'all.
No.
Need to go to work and clean.
Yeah, right.
No.
Or like on the beach, or like.
No, okay, so me and Will got caught by the Sullivan's Island cops, who was one of my ex-boyfriend's father.
Oh no.
In the back of Will's car one time, and he I got out of the car, and he is like, "So, Liz, you still living with your parents there? Oh, you know this guy. You know exactly who that is.
I know this story.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay, Austin went to church with the cop with me. when we were
Oh,
younger,
okay.
And knows
Do I
his
know
son.
this guy or no?
You might. He went to high school with us.
Okay, your grade or mine?
Mine.
Okay.
Did he go to high school with us?
Yes.
He went to Wando?
Mhm.
Oh, I just never heard about him after that.
Oh.
Like after a while.
Okay.
Like after like
Gosh, I've got so much more to say. But
yeah, okay,
go.
anyways.
Aw.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, y'all were like
we got
in the act already, or you
no,
just like,
like
undressing,
we were
or
like,
like
we honest to God like had just finished and like we're
Oh,
getting
okay.
dressed. And like he
At least you reached completion.
No, I was not like I hadn't finished getting dressed yet.
Oh,
and the
okay.
like lady cop knocked on the window and I was like, I'm pretty sure those are flashlights, and then she knocked on the window and like was like, okay, get
You told me it was
dressed.
a
And I
dad.
like,
Why is she a girl?
No, there's two cops. There was
Oh,
a lady,
oh,
and she
okay,
like made
okay.
Will feel really bad. She was like, "You should really be like you live on Sullivan's Island. You should be this," because his
Yeah.
license had his grandparents'
yeah, yeah,
address
yeah.
on it from high school. But she was like, "You should like you literally live 2 blocks down. You're being so disrespectful." And like looked at me and she was like, "I know you want to be respected more than that." And I was like, I wanted to be like some people just like car sex, but I can't say that because that's gonna get Will arrested and put on the sex offender list.
Did y'all get like a ticket or something?
Yeah, he got a like warning for it, and
What about you?
no, I didn't get
Oh,
anything,
okay.
but like he has a warning, and like if he ever gets caught with public indecency again, he could be put on the sex offenders list. So
Keep
no
your little
peeing
Willie in
outside
your
for
pants.
William.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting. How have I not
Fuck
heard this
Sullivan
story?
sometimes.
Yeah,
I
no.
feel like I've told you this story before.
Was it recent?
No, it was like when we first started dating.
Oh, yeah.
The first time I had pink hair.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our first episode.
On that
of
note.
Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we
Okay.
done? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, thanks.
You got anything else to say, Oz?
No.
No.
Any last words, plugs, anything?
Well, I don't know.
Catch us next time.
Yeah. Peace out, Girl Scouts.